As you can hear, it's all good in the hood. We have my sound back. It's kind of annoying after like it has like some, not always, but sometimes has audio bugs going in. So alrighty, I want to go back, but I want to do that one side mission with Eli and Morik, or Morin, or whatever the hell his name is. So we're gonna head there because we're done here. We have nothing else. Okay, where the hell am I going? Okay, this way. Okay, anyway. I'm wondering if I have to deal with Zerka bullshit. I can't remember. It's been a while. Hopefully not, but you never know. And I want to get to Manaan. Manaan's such a cool place, but you have to deal with the annoying Selkath dialect. It's pretty horrible. You already heard it from that droid. Remember the ancient droid inside the... Thought I lost my sound again. I would have been pissed off. Anyway, the ancient droid inside the Dantooine temple, or whatever the hell it was called. The first star map you ever found on Dantooine. That's the Selkath dialect. I mentioned it before. It's pretty horrible. And I know I can return to the Ebon Hawk right now, but I'm not going to. I want to talk about that bullshit where Eli was being a douchebag. There's nothing in there. And I'm not talking to that idiot who's just, you know... I didn't even see this the first time. I'll take it, though. Medpacks are medpacks. Okay. Uh-oh. The Wookiees are making an uprising. I'm coming to help. Well, these guys are weak as hell. Okay, get out of the way, bro. I'm trying to kill these idiots. Really? Are you really? Damn it! I didn't want this fight yet. I want. I wonder if they're ever actually gonna be there now. They normally stand right there. I don't think I can do it anymore. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that does it, I guess. Everyone's gone. It's the Wookiee uprising. I don't think I can do that mission anymore. It's super gay. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go to the Ebon Hawk, then I'm gonna come right out and see what happens. But I think those two are gone, and when he finds out, he shits a brick. Yeah, it was one of those ones where you had to go all the way back. I hate going on the Ebon Hawk because it takes forever to load. Come on. Thank you. Turn right around, go back out. Doesn't matter who we take, but... Alright, let's go take a look. I don't see that idiot there anymore, but... we'll see if those dingbats are there. I doubt it. I think all it is Wookiees up here. That's kind of stupid. Well, oh well. Nothing I can do about it. I just gave you a little bit of experience, but I wanted to do it. A lot of games make you do that. Well, a few RPGs make you do that, where you can only access it if you do the long way and go all the way back. Just bash the shit. I'm breaking. I'm pissed. Break it. You know what? I'm wondering if you can't break anything in this game. I think that might have been KOTOR 2, where you could only break stuff by hitting it. But I'm not sure. I got what I wanted, so let's get back in and head to Manaan. But I'm going to talk to a few more people and see what I can find. You gotta wait for that stupid loading screen yet again. The same one! It sucks. It looks like it freezes and then all of a sudden it changes words and loads. I don't know what it is about the Ebon Hawk that it has so much trouble with, but whatever. Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. Okay, maybe we should talk to Mission. Probably no point since we already got as far as we can with her.
Hey there. Don't worry. Okay.
So yeah, I need shit. I don't know if I'll be able. I don't know. I can't remember what incites it. It might be something on Manaan. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history.
It's got a lot of stories.
It was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You eventually came to Taris?
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me.
That's why you're with me.
But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
You're our worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
I'll bet I can still talk to him.
Your
I'll see.
Yeah, what do you...
No.
Your
See if we can do anything more with HK.
Statement. HK 40.
You don't have to call me Master, you know.
Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meat bags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Organic meat bags?
Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not...
While you are a meatbag. You just call me a meatbag again.
Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master. And all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
Neither do I, come to think of it.
Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still.
So I survived somehow.
Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up?
Oh my.
Statement. As you
See, the thing is, I can't get much with him. I need to be dark side. Did I get something else? Next tour, that's it. Critical attack range is 1. Okay. I guess we'll upgrade Jolie's. There. I'd rather take Jolie than what's her name. Oh, I can't upgrade that other armor, so it's technically not better than what I've got. T3 doesn't talk. Zaalbar probably does. Now that I've helped him. Some of you want? What do you have to say for yourself, Zaalbar? You've seen more than I am allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. Sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. You and I have more important things to do. And I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcome back. That's good. This nostalgia won't even... I wish you well. Let's get going. There's not a lot you can say to him, but we'll talk to Juhani.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
Give it up, lady. Not this again. I'm sorry, Juhani.
No, it's alright. I think I am over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you. It was not your fault. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated.
I'll bet.
Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
That would suck. And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad?
With no money to spare for any amenities, even the Enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I
That's
have
what I
come to
do.
meet many
I'm just kidding.
humans in my travels since those
Actually, not
days.
really. The
Indeed,
hobos deserve to be
some
mocked.
of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like who?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Your parents?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
And we'll just talk to her again and finish the story right now.
How may I be of a...
One of you can talk.
What is it you would like?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world your species comes from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept, or while they ran.
That's stupid. How did it happen?
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help you?
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
He died?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Watch this, she's
How
fine.
may I be... What is it you...
What are you thinking
I
about?
have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Tell me about your people.
In truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with groups. This situation is new to me. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
It's only because I haven't found out. Oh god, I almost said that. Nice that you hold me in such... We are all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
No problem.
How may I...
I think
What is it you...
for now.
Of course.
Alright, we're done talking to Juhani. Let's go talk to Karth, and we'll talk with the one who wants my dick. Bastila.
What do you need?
You wanna talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil, if he's alive. There's just nothing else I want to think about.
I forgot
I'll
about that.
understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
Okay, I forgot. We were already there with him.
How can I help?